Opto back with another weekly video. This one's not super remarkable. Um, just demonstrates some variable red reflex here due to vitreous hemorrhage floating around in the back part of the eye. You'll see that the eye wants to sort of be abducted a touch, but if I push it a little past primary towards the nose, I was able to get a decent red reflex, enough to at least be comfortable enough to go out to do a rexus without vision blue, which I like to try to avoid vision blue. And we'll also optimize the reflex with the coaxial light only. You can see from the reflex there's no oblique light. And it's hard to see the rexus there. That's not just crappy filming. It wasn't the best view, but it was enough. And can't see a hydrodissection, a fluid wave here, and I couldn't see that either in real life. But that's okay. Brian Kim's double chop, cross chop, you don't need it. You don't need too much hydrodissection. You can just do this cross chop here and pull that first quadrant out, and you can always go back in and hydrodissect some more if need be, if it won't spin. But it happens to rotate just fine. So we'll take down the rest of this, and notice there's not a great reflex as the nucleus is removed. Like, that's pretty tea-colored, almost coke-colored at times. So just want to be extra cautious during these cases. Had a handful of them with vitreous hemorrhage and have been able to do safe surgeries without vision blue, and of course vision blue wouldn't help at this point, right? So you can notice on the right side that cortex, or really it's a thin outer epinuclear shell, is being a little bit stubborn. Also subincisionally. I tried to hydrodissect it with one hand, but that didn't quite work, so I was like, let's go the extra mile here, be patient, put in some OVD, and then hydrodissect. A little bit of reverse hydrodissection there from the posterior capsule to the equator, as opposed from the anterior capsule around to the equator. And I think I got most of it, but I thought maybe there was a little bit more cortex subincisionally. Yeah, right there. You can. It doesn't want to come, and I can't see my rectus edge because the view is real poor subincisionally. But yeah, you see that little white thing there. So I make a little mental note of that and decide I'm going to go after it after I put the lens in. That'll give me a little extra security. That'll keep the posterior capsule at bay, and it can be a little bit more aggressive with the IA. And also notice you can't really see the you can't see the rexus unless Purkinje image number 3 is being reflected. Otherwise it's tough to see. So anyhow, I'm dialing the lens how I like it to be dialed when it's not a toric, and make a little room for my IA to go behind the lens, and then pick up that cortex piece there. And I was pretty happy with that. But then I was looking at it again, it's like, wait a second, did I get it all? I can't quite tell. It looks, yeah, there's a little bit, and here I'm trying to get the red reflex better, having her look left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down. But yeah, there's a little white speck there. I'm like, I think there's more cortex right there. But look at how black the reflex is. It's like I had thrown the blood into the wrong spot. But yeah, you can definitely see it now, that little white speck. So I go in with just the cannula, and I'm able to suck it up. So that's a nifty little technique, manual aspiration. But yeah, just sort of it's not super routine doing these cases with vitreous hemorrhage. This is done with they're planning on doing vitrectomy for persistent vit heme. So anyhow, catch you later.